Alright, just about at temp here, just coming in at 1,000 degrees Celsius. Gonna let this soak for about 5 more minutes and we're gonna start with this Raku firing. Give it about 5 minutes or so. The pots are getting nice and hot and getting ready in here. We'll try this pretty quick here. Just letting it soak for about 5 minutes. Just make sure all these glazes are good and melted. This is a refire. I had tried firing these on the weekend and they came out looking a little bit matte. So I'm refiring them, trying to get them to go a little bit more. I think I underfired them and didn't soak them quite long enough. So we're going to give this a shot right now. Now a few more minutes. A few more minutes before we turn the kiln off. And these are my reduction keys here. We'll be putting the pieces into here. So, looking in there, it's over 1,000 degrees Celsius in there right now. So, pretty hot. We got just hit 1,000 degrees Celsius a couple minutes ago. About getting ready to start this up. Another couple minutes. Just make sure these glazes are nice and starting to run, getting going. As I said, this is a refire. Over the weekend I tried this and all of these glazes came out a little bit matte when they should be glossy, so I'm not best I could tell is they're underfired a little bit. So we're going to give it another shot right now. Then I'm going to make dinner. Maybe 3 more minutes. Just let these things go a little bit longer. Raku firing some. In here I got some Raku burst and some copper glazes, and then I got Kuro Raku that I made, and I put it on some wild clay Kurinuki that I made as well. So some unique pieces in here. And we'll see how this all turns out in a little bit here. I got one little bit, I got some feathers I'm going to put on a piece of white in here as well. I'm getting ready. One more minute. Hopefully this has got the glazes to kind of go this time. have a hard time seeing the screen right now. It's just off my DJI on my forehead right now. But I'm just about ready to start pulling these pieces. I built this Raku kiln out of a garbage can and an old homebrew burner. And I've got some ceramic blanket in here. It was not expensive. It was only a couple $100 to put it all together. Yeah, it was fun. It was an easy build. I did it in an afternoon. If you're interested, you can send me a message. I can send you the parts that I used to do this. It's pretty easy. Only took a couple hours to put together. Fires reliably up to 1,000 degrees Celsius or 1850 Fahrenheit. One more minute. One more minute. Those are starting to look toasty in there. Oh, that mosquito didn't make it. Okay, let's get this started. Alright, let's take a look at these. Oh. Whew, that is hot. Holy cow. Alright. No, let's grab a couple of these pieces to start off with. Ooh, that is hot. Alright, put that in here. 1, 2. Alright. Let us get this guy here. 1. Okay, put those go into reduction. Open that up. Put some in here. Let's add. Add another piece. Ooh, these are sticking together. Not good. Not good. Okay. Alright, this is gonna flash. Nope. Get this guy in here. This one needs to in here. Alright. Cover that up. Now, grab this. Let's try this here. Alright, I've got a couple feathers here from my cat. caught this bird. There we go. Now we'll just set that in there. Cool. All right. Let's see how these guys are doing here. Ooh. Flash it. All right. That's looking cool. Alright, now we gotta get this kiln shelf off. We got some under here. Alright. That's not good. Alright, let's get little thing fell off. These already look way better. This can be a bit of a messy affair. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see if I can't get this out here. I put another piece in a Saggar underneath here. A terracotta Saggar. Let's see if it does. This is maybe not great. Shit. Well, that melted on there. So that's a problem. Whoa. Look at that. So, a sacrificial terracotta pot. Well, everything broke inside there. And I used a test piece in here to see what would happen, because this thing is cracked already. So let's take this out. Let's see what this is going to look like when you douse it. So I put a bunch of wood shavings in here to go with this. Well, that would look pretty cool if that hadn't broke. That's pretty cool. It's broke right there though. That. Oh well. Let me put this here. See, some of the glazes ran a while ago. I've had issues with running glazes. Let's get this off the ground. Get that here. Alright, let's cap this up here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Let's see what we got. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Oh. Yeah, this is looking better. This looks way better. This looks way better. That's nice. That's way nice. Right. Let's see this here. See, that looks cool. This is a wild clay piece that this is like a piece of San Clemente clay. I got this down by the bluffs. San Clemente. Let's work on a project down there. Look at that. That's really rad. That turned out good. Hop, hop. That is cool. That turned out really good. That's a piece of wild clay. The homemade glaze. Alright. This is another wild clay piece here. All of these Kurinuki style that I've done. Yeah, these look way better than they did. Yeah, I like these. This came out nice. Alright, yeah, fantastic. If anybody's making comments, I can't see them right now, so I hope this is still broadcasting right now. Yeah, this came out nice too. Yeah, the glaze melted better this time around. But I did get some cracks in it. Oh well. This is another wild clay piece. Yeah, I like this. This came out good. All right. Let's see how these turned out. Yeah, this looks way better. This looks way better. Yeah, this was all bubbly before. This looks way better. Yeah. Yeah, these turned out nice. No, I'm not going to put this on. how these turned out. Little cup. Look at that. That's cool. That is cool. I like this one too. These, the refire on these made them sure, improved them a lot. They were really rough. When I fired them on Sunday, they just didn't hold the temperature long enough on them. And they were all kind of matted and they weren't super good. I like the way these turned out now. Although, I'm finding that some of these glazes are pretty messy. This is another wild clay. Wild clay Kurinuki done in Raku. I really like a lot of the Japanese aesthetic. Alright. So, my get some light out here. I got anything else out here? I'll put the lid back on. Good there too. Okay. Well, let me. Where did my tongs go? So this was the piece that I put in the terracotta Saggar. I knew that this terracotta was going to fracture because the other piece I did too. So this piece had actually cracked in the bisque firing. So I was testing it out. I kind of like the way this turned out. I wish it had held together. Let's see if I can't. Oh, there's another piece in the kiln someplace. Maybe I can stitch it back together again or something. Yeah. Alright. Well, I appreciate anybody who's been following along. I got these are from the first firing I did in that a few weeks ago. Kind of cool. So, wild clay pieces. Wild clay. Wild clay. I thought I had one more. Maybe not. Okay. And these were all the new copper glaze that I started using. This was supposed to be a copper glaze too. This is Raku burst on here. It must have been oxidized in the kiln with the copper. So, kind of cool. Happy with the way these turned out. These glazes are really cool. It's really nice. I love how these turned out. These pieces will be on the Kurinuki. I don't know if I can sell this one. This one's got a crack in it. I might hold on to this one for myself. But you can find these on my Etsy shop. I'll probably list these next week, later this week after I photograph them. These are. I think I'm going to make some candles out of these. I'll have these for sale at the Ontario Arts Festival this fall. Yeah. Let me check, see if there's any comments. Alright. Well, appreciate everybody for joining along.